Hello and welcome guys, this is your C10. As you can see, I have returned, and yeah, I've been kind of busy as of late. Wait, let me turn the volume down. There, that's much better. Anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of late, but that has been due to circumstances that are beyond my control. Expect me to be, not as open as I have been in the past, so, yeah, I'm not going to be updating as much as I have in the past because of the way that things are going in my life. So anyway, I'm here with another installment, and I played 10 years as Bavaria from my initial Italy save spawn point, and the Italian state has gotten over the depression that I put it into. Italian state had gotten over into the depression that I put it into, but yeah, I started out as Bavaria here, and with time I eventually expanded to this point. Now, I've been pretty aggressive with my expansion, but that really hasn't stopped me from doing much. It really hasn't stopped me too much in my no, let me rephrase that. I've expanded a lot as Bavaria. Like, the first thing that I did was I annexed the Palatine, and I got a core on Pfalz. Then I also claimed the throne of Pomerania, and I got their territory up here. I'm still Holy Roman Emperor, so yeah, that's a good thing. I'm also still allied with Italy, and for some reason Italy is still at war with Sweden. No idea why. Maybe the Italians just don't like the Swedes. Anyway, after that, I got into a war with, I got into a conversionist war with Frankfurt, and I used that to my advantage to annex Thuringia. So now I don't, and then, well, to annex Thuringia and to make Anhalt my vassal. So yeah, the unification of Germany is going well. However, I still have very high inflation, and because of my recent aggressive movements, a lot of infamy, so I don't want to expand too much in the future. I still got 130 years by my clock to unite Germany, so maybe I'm moving a little bit too fast, and I think I'm going to cut back a little bit. Still, territory is territory, and it is always nice to have. Especially, as in the case of Pomerania, if it's gained diplomatically. Like, once to build back my legitimacy, I hope to potentially get either a claims on either Brandenburg, which would be ideal, because Berlin is required for the unification of Germany. Brandenburg, Magdeburg, Saxe-Lauenburg, like any of these northern German states that I need for my annexation. Like, I'm starting to regret vassalizing Anhalt, but hopefully in the future I'll get like a mission that says get core on Anhalt if you vassalize, or something like that. If you annex, or something like that. Well, not too many Orthodox countries left. Anyway, moving on, yeah, Italy is in a very powerful state because in a much more powerful state. They kind of don't trust me. Well, I am still their only ally, but and I really do hope to help them expand, especially once I become Germany. Yeah, I think I'm going to dissolve the HRE. Like, it would be cool if I could be Germany and the HRE and the Holy Roman Emperor at the same time, but I don't think that that's plausible, because then I would just get into a war with a bunch of other wars with a bunch of states. So I think I'm going to work to dissolve the HRE when I finally become Germany, but because it's better to have a Deutsches Reich instead of a Roman one, huh? As for France, France is still powerful. So is England, which has moved into Ireland and Scotland. Great Britain will definitely form. Sweden is definitely going to form Scandinavia at some point. Russia is a mess. Nizhny Novgorod, or Mini Novgorod, has replaced Novgorod as the chief power, and the Golden Horde is still going strong. Well, it's collapsing, mainly because of Georgia and Lithuania, but Georgia's Muslim, and I really don't like that, because the Georgians are supposed to be Orthodox Christian, but yeah, that's the game, I guess. Yemen still owns the Arabian Peninsula, Adal and Mutapa dominate the East African coast. However, in the West, other things have been happening. In the New World, for example, Venice has entered Brazil, and is starting to compete with Castile over there. Inca is still untouched, which is... I don't know how to describe it. It's slightly weird. Portugal is still in control of some part of this territory, and is starting to bury into Shawnee. Castile is starting to colonize territories that used to be English. What else can I say? I'm trying to think. Castile still has parts of Africa and still holds on to Alexandria. Portugal still has Morocco. France, England, and Castile and Venice all have colonies in Africa. They're starting to seriously look into the African coast. Nothing to say about India. Timurids have collapsed for sure this time, and Ottomans are expanding into Persia. I think that the Ottomans are probably going to move eastward as the Venetians continue to pile west into their territories. England still has this bit of Greece. I don't know why they do. Let's see. Ming is starting to, Manchu is expanding, and Ming is starting to suffer because of it. Wait, Mongol Khanate. Yeah, Ming is starting to suffer. Japan looks pretty much the same, although I don't know if I'm going to do Minamoto or Fujiwara when I eventually decide to unite Japan. Still undecided for me. Ooh, Atahuta. Building the South Asian Empire, I see. That's very good. Deva Bengal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As I said before, with Bavaria, I think I'm going to take a more peaceful route with expansion, and I will continue to expand north, but probably at a slower rate. I hope to unite Germany soon, and when I do, I'm probably going to try and bring all my cores, and then if not just my cores, then all Germanic-speaking peoples under my rim, or my realm. So, yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and take care. This is your C-Time signing off. Please review and comment. Goodbye.